Hey y'all, welcome back to LWG. We're set for a awesome 2,000 point Age of Sigmar battle report. We've got the Slayers versus the Bonereapers. Forgot to do my normal intro, so we already have the models set up. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be playing pitch battles from the actual rule book. We're going to be doing Gift from the Heavens, and this one's a little bit different. So the mission is deployment has to be 12 inches from your side. Your territory is all the way up to the middle, but you have to be 12 inches away. And the way that it works is at the start of each player's hero phase on turn 2, you're going to roll a dice, and one objective is going to fall down in the middle, so 12 inches up, of one of the thirds of your table. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, it could be over there for the Slayers, and for the Bonereapers, it could go boom, boom, boom. So we don't know where the objectives are yet, but we will in turn 2, and we are set for an excellent pitched battle. We have the super durable and much reviled Bonereapers right now versus the Fyreslayers, and I'm going to be commanding the Fyreslayers. First time playing them, so we'll see what happens, but Mike is going to be helping me out. So yeah, I am playing against Mike today. So that's that. We are set. We got the board ready to go. All right, here we are with the Fyreslayers, and these are Mike's Fyreslayers. That's why they look so pretty, because I didn't paint them. But today is going to be the first time I'm actually playing as the Fyreslayers. So we wanted to give a little more variety on the channel. So I'm going to be piloting Mike's Fyreslayers. So he's going to actually be helping me out a lot on the rules, because I don't know them particularly well, but we're set to have some fun. So Mike's also going to do the run through here on the rules, because he's far more expert than I am. So let's do it. Let's kick it off.
Okay, so it's a pretty standard Fyreslayers list. So we're going to be running Lords of the Lodge Battalion, headed up by the Rune Father on Magmadroth. This will be a Hermdar Lodge, so he'll have the Tyrant Slayer relic. The rest of the battalion, of course, is the Battlesmith, the Rune Master, and the 20-man unit of Hearthguard Berserkers with pole axes. So they're pretty good. They do mortal wounds, 2 mortal wounds on heroes of 6. So
brutal.
Pretty good against the Bonereapers.
And that would also be, just for my sake, they can hit first because of the battalion.
Yep.
And then
hit first because of the
command point
ability, and then they can fight again because of the battalion. So that's pretty good.
That is pretty good. That's pretty good.
We then got 2 units of Volkite Berserkers, 1 unit with double axes, so they get to reroll all hit rolls, and 1 unit with pikes and shields that are good objective holder. We've then got a 15-man unit of Hearthguard Berserkers with broad axes, which are again going to be pretty good because they've got the -1 rend against Bonereapers, and they're 2 damage apiece. So that's pretty good.
And I can make them
you could also
fight again. No, fight first. Fight first. Yeah, okay.
So
only ones that can fight again are these guys. Okay, got it. Okay.
We'll then have a unit of Auric Hearthguard to help keep your heroes alive, and as well do some damage, probably to my Harvester. So they're going to be pretty good since they do double damage against monsters. And then rounding out the list is 2 more heroes with the Rune Smiter, so that way he can deep strike a unit, and a Grimwrath Berserker.
The crazy guy. Okay.
Of course, the Runic Firewall's back there in the back.
Yep, we got the firewall.
From the crawler.
Yeah, the nasty catapult. So hopefully, see, in the legends and tales of my Khorne tribe, they tell of that the fighting the Fyreslayers is fun. So I'm hoping that it doesn't tempt me to start my own army of Fyreslayers. Because I sure do like some melee chopping, and they're pretty good at it. So there you go. There's the Fyreslayers for today. All right, and here we are with everybody's favorite, the Bonereapers. So we're back, and these are Mike's Bonereapers. They are beautifully painted, and he wanted to do a little bit of variety for the channel and not always run the same list. So the first thing you see, the first thing I noticed is the big man, Big Bone Daddy himself is not here. So we're going to be seeing some different things. So why don't you run us through it?
Yep, so like I said, no big Catacross, which was tough. He's such a great force multiplier in this army. But we are going to be led by a generic Liege Cavalos. He'll be the general. Outside of him, the heroes rounded out will be a Soul Mason and 2 Bone Shapers. So Bone Shapers will help the healing aspect that Catacross was giving. Still get the +1 attack from the Liege that Catacross gives out, but none of the other abilities, so no -1 to hit one of your units, no stealing command points, things like that. That would actually be really beneficial against Fyreslayers.
That is nasty, yeah. And then you have the spells back.
Yeah, I brought all 3 of the endless spells. We've got the Predator, the Carrion, and the Bone Shrieker, which the Bone Shrieker, I think, if you're not running Catacross, is an absolute must in any.
So what do those do?
So the Predator basically does D3 mortal wounds to enemy units, except when you place it down, you pick an enemy hero to be its prey, and if it's within range of that hero, it does D6 mortal wounds instead of D3.
Brutal.
The Carrion, you place it anywhere on the board visible to the caster. If any model is slain within 6 inches of it, I roll a die at the end of that phase. On a 1 to 2, my hero that it's souling to gets 1 wound, or heals wounds back. On a 3 to 4, it does a mortal wound to any enemy unit within 6, and on a 5 to 6, it does both of those.
Okay.
All right. And then the Bone Shrieker gives me a 12-inch bubble of +1 to hit and -1 bravery to use.
Nasty. That thing's awesome.
Battle line requirements, I've got 2 units of 10 Mortec Guard and then 1 big old unit of 40. All of them with swords and shields, no spears.
Of course. Even though the spears look cooler.
Spears look better, but yeah.
It's just no contest. Yeah.
A unit of Stalkers, so it's the first time having them on the channel. I've used them once before, love them, great blendy units. Of course, the crawlers in the list that help out, maybe sniping some heroes.
That's the thing. That's the one that everybody hates, is that crawler. Yep.
And unfortunately, the bravery shot is going to be pretty worthless against Slayers. I think everything's bravery 7 and 8.
Still doing that flat 5 damage.
But yeah,
it's pretty scary.
Yep. And then
the Harvester.
The list is the Harvester. Help keep that big block of 40 around.
And he is going to be target number 1 for me, I believe.
He is monster keyword. So.
Yep, I'm going to have to try to take him down if I'm going to have any hope of mulching through this mess. So, awesome. Looks great, and I love the variety. It should be a pretty good battle report. So, going over to deployment. All right, so after deployment, this is the way that it looks. We'll run through it real quick. The Volkites are over here with the shields. We've got the Grimwrath. We've got the Battlesmith is over here. We've got the Smiter with the Auric Hearthguard there. We've got the Hearthguard Berserkers with the chains up here and the axes over here. And the Magmadroth Lord, or the father. He's the father of the Magmadroth. And he does his aura of anything holding in 12 is -1 to wound. He's right here. And then we've got another Smiter and 10 more Volkites with dual weapons mining in the underground. So that's the Slayers deployment. And then over here for the Bone Reapers, we've got the 40 Mortec, the Shaper.
10 Mortec right there.
10 more. Oh, yep. I didn't. They blend in. The 10 Mortec over here on the right, and then guy in the chair, the Cavalos, the Harvester. Looks like the other 10 Mortec on the right on the other. They're over here,
yep.
And then the Stalkers and the Catapult. Oh, there's the other Shaper hiding right in front of the Catapult there. So that is their deployment. Now with this mission, since the Slayers did deploy first, I've been thinking it over. Since everybody gave me so much flack last time I decided to go first. I think it might actually be beneficial for me in this mission to go first. And here's the reason, here's the thinking, here's the reasoning. I'll have a turn, I'll try to get my buffs up, and I could potentially get the wall out to protect my heroes from the Catapult. The Fyreslayer wall. That being said, I would be worried about the double turn. However, we're both decently slow. And the nature of this mission where we don't know where the objectives are yet, I really don't feel like either of us are going to feel like just running in the whole way to get the advantage of that double turn on the first go. So it's going to be a little bit more defensive, and that is my reasoning. So you know what? You can hate train me all you want, but that's why I'm doing it. So I'm actually going to go first with the Slayers. So we'll do that. We'll jump right into Slayers turn 1. Okay, so after Fyreslayers turn 1, hero and movement phase, let's see what went down. Okay, so for the hero phase, the Smiter was just in 18 of this terrain piece, so he ignited it in molten lava. And what that does is it hits every enemy unit, or I guess anybody.
Any model
that's within 1 inch of it. You roll a dice, and on a 6, the squad's gonna take a mortal. And so we did that, and there was 11 Mortec on there, and I did 3 mortals to them.
shrugged one.
Right, he used his Deathless to save one, and then the Harvester brought both back. Yep. So I did kill 2, but then the Harvester made them come back, and then it didn't do anything else. But hey, there was 11 in there. It was worth a shot, so I figured I'd go for that. Then he also did his +1 save prayer, the Prayer of Ash, onto these Hearthguard Berserkers, so then they have +1 to their save. And then I attempted the wall, and wouldn't you know, I rolled the 1. So I went first to get that wall up, and I didn't do it, so that kind of hurts. But anyway, still, I'm not too much further up. I could have gone a lot more aggressive than I did, so but I'm happy with the positioning. So that's where we're at over there. We had the Volkites move up over here. The banner guy of course, Battlesmith uses his standard and moves up. Auric Hearthguard in between. Grimwrath Berserker doing Berserker things and running ahead of the army. And as you can see, we've had the Berserker Horde move over this way, supported by the Magmadroth, and we still have our guys tunneling. So that is turn 1 for the Slayers. There is no shooting from us. There's no charging from us. A little bit of just little bit of positioning, a little strategizing here before it kicks off. So that's that, and we're going to be moving over to Mike and the Bonereapers, turn 1. Okay, we're back after Bonereapers, turn 1, hero movement phase. What went down? Start with the hero phase.
So hero phase, we casted the empowered Netherite weapons on them, so they'll have exploding 5s and 6s now in their attacks. I also got the reinforced battle shields off of them, so that gives them an additional 5+ mortal wound. Shrug, I'm
really feeling, because I usually play Khorne, and I'm really feeling the not being able to stop spells thing is, whoo!
Yeah.
Okay.
I got the Bone Tie Shrieker off, so it's giving me +1 to hit for everyone within 12, and then -1 bravery on you. I then got the reroll heroes of 1 from the Soul Mason onto the Crawler, and as well as the Stalkers, so that way they can get a little bit more blendy in combat as well.
And that's from the...
both from the Soul Mason.
That's from your command ability things that you do.
He has an ability that just at the end of the phase,
on
a 2 through 5, he can cast it an additional time, and on a 6, he can cast an additional D.
That's right, yes.
Outside of that, so that was the hero phase. Also in the hero phase, the Nexus went off and made this unit of Hearthguard. They now cannot run and have to charge on a single D6.
So they're only moving, they're literally slow stunties now, okay.
So yeah, kept them, it is impossible for them to charge me in the next turn, which is good. Movement phase, I just kind of shimmied forward with the Mortec Guard and the heroes. I did move these guys up some. I rolled a 6 for their run move, but I didn't want to, if I don't get the double turn here, I didn't want a massive counter charge back. So I kept it so that the Hearthguard unit still needs an 8 to get to me. So stay about 12 inches away. Yeah, so that's movement phase. So all right. Shooting.
Pretty successful start, and here we're going into the catapult phase.
Yep, so we're burn 1 RDP to give him an additional attack. And I am actually going to target your Magmadroth because he's given out a whole -1 to wound roll, which is brutal against Bonereapers. So yeah, he's going to target him. So he'll be hitting on 2s now because we're in range and he doesn't get lookouts. Hitting on 2s, rolling 1, so I'll hit.
And then -1 to wound.
-1 to wound, so I'm wounding on 4s, which is going to be tough. All right, so just 1 goes through.
Okay.
No rend, but 5 flat damage.
And I am wholly within 12 of the Battlesmith.
So you are on a 3-up save right
puts me to a 3-up. All right, buddy, can you do it? No!
Ooh.
So that takes 5.
5, so he's down to 9 wounds.
9 wounds left on the Magmadroth. Stinking catapult. And now we have the Harvester using his laser eyes into...
16. Actually, no, he's just short 16-inch range. So, got a 4-up shrug or a 6-up shrug and pass on a 4+. We'll just put it on the Grimwrath. Why not?
All right, shooting at the Grimwrath. He does have lookout, sir.
Yep. So I'll still be hitting on a 3-up base because it's within 12 inches of the Shrieker. So I'm hitting on 3s. Yeah, 3s. Yep. +1, -1. 3 hits. And you're not within.
And we checked, and he's not quite. It's like halfway over his base, so he's not quite wholly within the -1 to wound.
Yep. So wounding on 3s then. So that'll be 2 -1s for 1 damage.
2 -1. So he has a the Grimwrath Berserker has a 3-up save on those 2 dice. And then you said Ren 1?
Ren 1, so it'll be a 4-up.
4-up.
Yep.
Okay. So save 1, fail 1.
6-up Shrug.
6-up Shrug.
Which fails. And then on a 4+, pass it along to the Oracle.
Yep, we're going to do that.
Okay,
No,
so
so Grimwrath Berserker takes 1 damage. Okay, and is that it for the shooting?
That's it for shooting. I'm not going to charge anything, so that will be turn 1.
All right, a pretty uneventful turn 1, other than a nicely timed sniper catapult taking a decent chunk of wounds off of the Magmadroth father there. So cool. All right, so that is going to be turn 1, and it goes to everybody's favorite, the roll off. A 6 and a 4. Okay, so what is it? It's up to the Bonereapers. What are you going to do? This is actually a kind of a tough call, I think.
Yeah, because so this one's weird with how the objectives drop. It drops in your hero phase, not the start of the battle round.
Right. So going second would give you a better view of the battlefield because you'll see where both objectives are. Yeah.
And they can't charge me this turn.
Right.
They could, but it's still it's an 8-inch charge.
And I would be so far out of all my support. Yeah.
I'm going to give it to you. I think it benefits me. I don't think it benefits me to charge into you this turn. So
honestly, I agree. In this situation, I would not take the double turn personally. So cool. All right. Well, it is Slayers turn 2 coming up. Alrighty, we're back after Fyreslayers turn 2. What went down? Well, first of all, since it is my turn 2 hero phase, the objective has come down, and wouldn't you know it, it is a chest full of gold, just like the Fyreslayers like it, right slap down in the middle of the army. Again, just the way that I had hoped. So now the Bonereapers have to go through all this mess of angry naked dwarves. So, and they don't like to give up their gold. It makes them even angrier. So don't get near it. But there you go. Now in the hero phase, what went down, we did, as you can see, we finally got the firewall off. And I put it up in front here because the catapult can only move 4. Now, it could still probably shoot this direction, but the way that we measured it all, even if he moves to the side, he's not going to be able to get past the 1-inch, there's like a 1-inch bubble around the wall that if you fire through, means that you can't draw a line of sight at all, so you can't shoot. Which is going to protect all the heroes over here, which is going to be fantastic. So it kind of blocks me a little bit, but it's worth it to keep my guys safe from the catapult. Is what we were thinking. Then the Hearthguard moved up to protect the Master Smiter and the I forgot to move. Well, he's got to be within 3 of the Battlesmith. Obviously, I would do that in one Hearthguard guy, but we'll remove that. So that they can shrug the wounds. And then we've got the Volkites moving up as a screen now that I don't really need them as much because the chest is in the middle. If it would have come over here, I think I would have needed them more. We've got Mr. Crazy, the Grimwrath. Maybe if he makes a long bomb charge, he could try to kill a wizard, but it is what it is. He's in his happy spot right now. These guys, because they were nerfed by the menacing statue of Doom, are just moved up 4, and because they couldn't advance. And this squad over here did advance. They only rolled the 1, but I was able to plug them all in this direction to be wholly within 12 of the Battlesmith, and the Magmadroth moved in this direction, and the Smiter did put the +1 save on him because I don't want to get hit by that catapult again. So he's rocking a 2-up right now with a -1 to wound because of the
re-rolling ones.
And re-rolling ones from the on the saves from the firewall, which is great. So all the smoke and boiling fire and volcanic stuff is going. Oh, and I forgot, I did blow this terrain piece up again, and we finally actually did kill 2 of the Mortek Guard from that, even with the Harvester there. So
and with the battle shields. It was terrible.
Yeah. It was not the best roll. So 2 of them down out of 40. Yay! Yep. So there's that. Cool. All right. And that's that. We're into the shooting. We're into the shooting phase. We're going to do some measuring and come right back. Backing up just a little bit, I did forget that I did activate the rune of Searing Heat. So if I do 6 to wound with anything, I get +1 damage from that. And we did the throwing axes. The Grimwrath chucked it into the Stalkers, and he missed. And 3 guys here chucked into the Mortek. 1 hit, but failed to wound. So we didn't feel like reporting those little axes. But now we have the Auric Hearthguard. They can't really shoot the stalkers because of the way the wall is, but we can fire at the Mortek guard over here. So that's what we're going to do. So here we go. Hitting on force.
Pretty good.
Not bad at all.
And
3's to wound, but 6's will be 2 damage. Nope, it's just 3 minus 1.
So I'll have a 4-up save. I'll go through.
Oh, man.
And 6 is the shrug. Gets 2 die.
Okay. We'll take that.
So plink.
That's one way to kill Mortek is to shoot him. Okay. And I don't think we have anything else in the shooting phase. So that means we're going to the charge phase. And I am going to attempt to charge with the Grimwrath. Okay. I mean, maybe he can get all the way in there and kill a mage. That would be pretty cool. So, and it would make him commit units back there too, which would be hilarious. So here we go. Grimwrath Berserker, Berserkin. No, he's not. So he's going to hang out there and he's going to love it. So that is turn 2 for the Slayers. We do pick up the chest. So you get a point for every
battle round it is.
Whatever battle round. So I get 2 points right now. Okay. Cool. Which obviously you'll probably get the 2 points too. So no craziness going on in objectives quite yet. So that's that. Going into Bonereapers turn 2. The march continues on in turn 2. We're finally getting close to each other, and I think it's about to hit the fan. So what went down, Mike, in Bonereapers turn 2?
All right, so hero phase, I made them -1 to hit from the Boneside Nexus. I then casted Battle Shields and Nadirite Weapons, again, on the Mortek Guard. I was able to get Drain Vitality off on them, so that makes them reroll hit rolls of 6. So that should help mitigate some of their mortal wound output. And then I was able to get the Predator off. I did declare the Runefathers of Prey. It did not make it over there to him, but I did do.
He needed to roll a 12 to get over the lines to actually place the model, and only got the 10. Yep. So it is what it is. But he's closing in for later turns.
Yep. And I think it's better that way because it helps block you from piling in combat that way anyway. He failed.
And it did damage.
Did 1 mortal wound through.
1 mortal wound on these guys, and these guys shrugged it. So. Yep.
I also healed back the 2 guys that I lost from this unit. I was unfortunately out of range for the other unit, Mortek Guard, but they're in range now. They ran over here, so they'll be in range next turn. And they also.
Oh, and we forgot. Yeah, the objective. The objective. Maybe they're not falling from the heavens. Maybe these were like magically invisible chests that just appeared. It's up there on the hill in the middle. So both of them came in the middle. So this is going to be quite.
A slug.
Yeah. And and you got how many?
Just one RDP, so I'm up to 6. Well, 6, but I used 1 to move this unit additional.
And that's the Bonereapers special command points thing. Yeah.
The Soul Mason ability to cast his special prayer failed. I rolled a 1, so he didn't get to cast it any additional times. But it is what it is. So.
Awesome, cool. And so then, as you can see, we're moving. We did that. The Stalkers are encroaching over on this side to try to start messing up this flank, and then now we're into the shooting phase.
Yep. So I'm still wholly within 12. So I'll give the catapult +1. So 4.
4 attacks it is. Who are we going for?
I really want that Runefather dead, but he's on a 2-up rerolling once right now. The bravery shot doesn't work. I can't kill any of your heroes really at -3. I'd have to roll really hot. I also can't even see your battlesmith because I shifted over, but the way with line of sight, the tail is actually blocking.
See, this Magmadroth tail is gently caressing and holding the battlesmith so that you can't see him. So.
So I guess I'm just gonna put it on. Against this unit of Hearthguard Berserkers, because that's probably who I'm going to be fighting.
That's the best, I think. Yep. Yeah.
So, hitting on 2s, because I'm still within range. I'll hit. And wounding on 4s, because you're still in range. So that'd be 3 no rend, but 5 damage apiece.
3 no rends, coming right up. Okay, so we have 3 wounds into the Hearthguard. They are in range of the Battlesmith, so they have a 4-up save. Uh-oh. So that's 15 shrugs coming up. Let me get the dice. Okay, so I failed all those saves, so that's 15 damage because it's 5 damage each coming in. And we do have the 4-up ignore for the Berserkers. So, that was actually pretty stinking good. So, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Just 7 getting through.
7, so it'll kill the one that was wounded,
Yep.
and then 3 more, right?
2 more. Yeah, no, 3 more. You're right. So 4 berserkers go down, which is not terrible, actually. So the harvester is using his eye laser beams into the guys that were already hurt.
Yep. So hitting on 2s. All right, on this, and wounding on 4s. 1 rend. So
1,
5 up, right?
5 up. Made it.
Okay. So that is it for the shooting phase. Charges. All right,
You
stalkers.
decide what you're gonna do. Well, I guess you roll and then you can choose. Okay, so 5. Not a lot.
But it'll make it.
You're gonna go for the Grim Wrath.
Yeah, because
He likes getting killed though. He likes when people punch him. Hit me harder.
all right, and then the Mortec guard going 7. +1, so 8 because of the banner.
I mean, it's a decent roll.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna get them all moved up and come right back. Okay, after charges, this is what it looks like. The big squad of Mortec rolled an 8, so they got in all the way over here, and then there was a line all the way back to the harvester, so when they die, they can come back. But he did not pull in the central berserker squad. And then over here, the stalkers did make it into the Grimwrath berserker. So, what is it? What is it gonna be? Who's going first?
So they're -1 to hit. I got the harvest, and they're not fighting twice. Okay, well, do you want to spend a command point to fight the start of combat phase?
I don't see why I shouldn't, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, I'll get more attacks that way, and then you'd probably go over here then, if I did that. Yeah, I want to get as much damage in at this point as I can before they get hit. So, all right. So, actually, I'm going to interrupt now, and I'm going to spend the command point for Hermdar, right, to let them attack first.
Yep,
So we'll get
I'm
that.
spending 1 for shield wall.
Hearthguard Berserkers are going to use their always strike first, so they piled in, and because they have 2 inch range, they're all in range. I am -1 to hit from the spell that was put on me, so I'll be hitting on 4s, be wounding on 3s. It'll be -1 rend. Any 6s to wound are going to give me +1 damage as well because I have the rune of Searing Heat. So here we go. Oh, and I also spent a CP for all-out attack, so I'm re-rolling 1s to hit. So here we go. Looking for 4s. Well, pull the 1s out and re-roll those. Oh, wow. That was a good convert. Not too shabby. And then we're looking for 3s to wound. But we want those LWGs for more damage. Uh-oh, that was not what I was looking for. Oh, but I did get 3 LWGs, so maybe it'll make up for it. So you right now have 7 -1s.
Okay.
Oh no, excuse me, we gotta do them
right.
separate. We gotta do them separate.
Yeah.
4 -1s that are 2 damage and 3 -1s that are 3 damage.
Okay, so the 3 that are 3 damage, right? So it'll be 4 up because I am Petrifix Elite, re-rolling because of shield wall.
Oh no!
Oh, good.
Oh no!
And then 4 at -1 again. All right, so 2 fail and re-rolling. All right, 1 gets through.
Oh,
and
just
so
2 damage. That's
2
it.
damage. So I've got a 6 up shrug for the Deathless. Both fail. And then pulling in from the Harvester on a 4+. So just 1 die.
Oh my gosh!
All right.
Well, that's not good.
All
Okay.
right, so we're just gonna pick 1 off from back here. All right, and then next we will go with the Stalkers.
Okay, so the Stalkers are going precision aspect, and they're going into the Grimwrath Berserker.
Oh, you are holding within 12 there. Okay.
He's -1 to wound.
All right, so I gave them, like I said, precision aspects, and then I also used up RDP. Oh no, I can't give them +1 attack because the leech. That's from the leech. So
Yep, he's too far away.
no +1 attack there.
But
So,
precision should do it.
hitting on 2s because of the bone tie shrieker. So 2s, no rerolls. And wounding now on 4s. All right.
Wow, that cut down a whole bunch.
So you'll have 5 -2s for 2 damage apiece.
5 -2s. Now he does have a 3-up save because I am within range of the Battlesmith. So 5 ups first. Uh-oh.
And 10.
10 wounds going in, and he
5
shrugs on
plus.
5+ because you're in 3 of me.
Yep.
Come on, buddy, you can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's still alive.
No, he's got a 5-up shrug.
Oh, it's a. Oh.
Yeah.
Yep. My bad.
And,
He goes
just
down.
barely
Oh, that would have been great.
But he gets to fight back when he dies, right?
Yes. I think when he's dead, he gets to fight. So we're gonna check that and come right back. All right. So Grimwrath is dead, but he goes berserk. So he has 4 attacks, and he's hitting on 3s. Okay. And he's gonna be wounding on 3s. Okay, so that's 3 and no 6s, so no more damage, but 3 minus 2s.
So that takes him to a 5-up save. So
oh my gosh, your dice. Just 2 damage.
2 damage and 6-up shrug. Takes 1.
Stop it! Stop it! No! All the 6s. So the Grimwrath is gone then. We'll pull him off. And his wounds go with him. And that is that. And I don't get to fight again with the Hearthguard because it's the other squad, the ones that get to fight. Yep. So over to the Mortek. Okay, so the Mortek are going, and there's 17 of them in. Yep. Plus they have the Shrieker. So they're hitting on 2s. They have 3 attacks each.
Yeah, again, +1 attack, +1 rend. But since you're within 12 of your guy, I am only within 5s. So
yeah. The -1 wound is going to hurt. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to roll here because there's a lot of dice. So it's 52 attacks because I get +1 because of the Hectos. So hit on 2 with 5s and 6s exploding because of Nadirite weapons. So that was a 5.
So we'll get that sorted and come right back. Yeah. Okay, so we sorted through that, and you had 16 additional hits.
Yep.
Or 16 exploding hits.
16 exploding hits, 12 misses, so I gained an additional.
So 56 hits total.
Yeah, I got 56. Yeah. I gained 4 attacks.
Yeah, 56
total.
hits. That's what it was.
Okay, so I'm winning on 5 now. All right, so that's going to be 2. This is going to really hurt.
Right, this is going to cut down the damage output a lot, the -1 to wound. So we'll come right back after we get it sorted. Okay, so we took the 5s and 6s out. It really cut them down. That's crazy. You can see there.
17 got through.
So 17 wounds at -2.
At -2 for 1 damage.
That makes them 6-up save and 4-up shrug, right? Right.
Yep.
Okay, coming right up. Okay, so 17 got through onto the Hearthguard. They are they got the 4-up shrug. Well, first of all, I got to do the 6s. The 6s to save because that's their base save here. Cool. I mean, that's good. Take 4 out. All right. And then these are all 1 damage.
Yep. So 4s.
So we're looking for 4s to shrug.
Not bad.
Oh, my lordy. That was really good.
2.5 did.
So only 2 Hearthguard Berserkers falling and 1 takes a wound. Wow.
Not bad.
This is the battle of the melee elites. So okay, so on this side, because the Stalkers got too close, the Volkites piled in. So the champion is in. So here we go. 3 of the guys are out in the back here. They didn't make it. So 7 of them plus champ hitting on 3s. And this might actually be okay because they don't reroll saves or anything, the Stalkers. It's just a 3-op.
Well, they could reroll, but I didn't do that aspect yet.
4s. Not too shabby.
Not at all.
So 5, 6, 7.
Oh, the 3, right? Or did you knock that over?
I think I knocked it over.
Okay.
I think. Yeah, the internet will tell us whether I knocked it over or not. So
7 minus 1.
Yep.
So 4s. Not too bad. And 6s. Take 3.
Ooh,
Like
so we did chop down one of the Stalkers, which is great. Can you not bring them back?
I cannot because they're 4 wounds apiece. So
Ooh, that's pretty good from the Volkites. Good showing. Okay. Well, and that is it because these guys cannot fight again.
Correct.
That is all the fights. So we're into the battle shock phase. Yep. You only lost 2, so it's you. That Bone Reapers don't play in that phase, but I do, and I'm going to spend my last command point to make sure that these guys don't lose any additional models because they did. The Mortek did great, and they cut down 6 of the Hearthguard Berserkers, so I don't want to lose any more.
Okay.
So I have no CPs. And that's that.
And a better, I get the roll to see if that goes away. So you have a priest within 6, so just on 1 or 2.
So 1 or 2 and the wall will go away. No, I kind of actually wanted it to go away, but that's okay. That's fine.
Okay.
All right, and now it's
roll
now we'll go to the roll off. Uh-oh. That's strong. Oh, no, that's not strong. So is it a Mortek? I mean, they are tied up in here.
They are tied up.
Yeah. So you won't be able to get into this squad at all.
No. But I think that's okay.
And I still, this is the debate in my view, and maybe I'm crazy, but you could let me go because then all the debuffs will stay on. You're risking the chance of not being able to get their -1 to hit, and they're re-rolling 6s to. Yeah. So that might factor into the decision. We'll see.
Yeah. I'm gonna think about this for a second.
Okay, we're gonna give us a ponder and come right back. Okay, so Mike has done his pondering and his thinking, and he has decided that he's gonna take the turn. So then the Bonereapers do score 2 points because you do have the objective there, and they're gonna go. So that means all the debuffs are off of the Volkites, which was the big decision, and we're going to the next turn. Here we are in Bonereapers turn 3, top of the turn. We've done the hero and the movement phase. Mike, what went down?
Really bad hero phase. I did get the -1 to hit off on them from the terrain. Yep. I got reroll hit rolls of 1 on them. I got the carry-on off, which is within 6 of all of this, so hopefully I can kill a model of certain distance.
Oh, and the Predator moved up.
Predator moved up, did no mortal wounds and 1 mortal wound, right?
Yeah, just did 1 or 2. It did 2 mortal wounds to the hero because it does D6, but these guys shrugged everything that it did. Yep. So yeah.
Failed battle shields, buff battle shields, which is really going to hurt next turn. And Empower Netherite Weapons was out by like 2 or 3 models, so I then tried casting the Bone Shaper's spell to do mortal wounds to them and failed again. The bone shards where he throws all sorts of bones in you. Yeah. It was a pretty rough magic phase. Yeah. It was a rough magic phase. Outside of that, movement wise, I was debating trying to flank with the Mortite Guard around. They only rolled a 1 for their run roll, so I decided instead of wasting another 2 turns to get around, to come back here and just protect my flank because he still has a unit of 10 Volkites in Deep Strike, so I don't want him coming in this way and stealing the objective. Especially as the game goes on, since you score a number of points. For what battle round it is.
Right, and if I just snag it 1 turn, it would be catastrophic.
5 points. Yeah. So decided just to hold back. Bone Shaper did move up, so that way he'll be in range for next turn. Start buffing there. These guys shifted back, so it's still within 6 in case you come this way and do some damage.
And that was the issue, and it's something you have to watch. The issue is he was back here, and his spell only works on Holy and 24, and these 3 guys were just out. Yeah. So that's why you got to, even though it's a huge range, you just got to watch that kind of stuff fighting on multiple sides. Yeah.
Outside of that, just heroes kind of shifted around a little bit. The Crawler did shift over a little bit. I can now, barely, but I can see a little bit. I can see the right arm, the shield, and part of the helmet of the Battlesmith. So Battlesmith is now targetable by the Crawler, which I think is what is who I'm going to shoot at.
Yep. Finally snuck around. Okay, so that is that, and then the Cavalos and the Mage here are going to support with their. He's using his noble steed to direct the battle from the rear, as Bonereapers do. So cool. All right, so we're moving into the shooting phase here. Okay, so we got the Crawler. Right, he's firing, and he's going into the Battlesmith.
He's gonna go for the Battlesmith. So I'll be hitting on 3s now.
And -1 to hit.
No, sorry, I'll be at 2s because he hits on 2 base, but +1 -1 because of the Shrieker.
Oh, because he's in 12 of the Shrieker, right? Yeah. So negates lookout, sir.
Hitting on 2s, all hits, but I'm wounding on 4s. So that's 2, no rend. So you're at a 3-up save. 3-up save.
This is the time. If I fail one of these, he's dead. Well, maybe I can pass it off to the Auric. So, but it would be best to just pass. So, so 1 goes through. So we have to shrug at least 1 of these, right?
Yep.
And we pass over to the Auric Hearthguard on 4 pluses. Yep. Okay, buddy. You got to make 1. Wow. Oh my goodness. Okay, so he only takes 1 and 2 Hearthguard. Now, do they get to shrug that?
No, they have no shrug.
They don't have shrug. It's only the Hearthguard Berserkers. Okay, so 2 Auric Hearthguard going down, but their lives are well spent protecting the Battlesmith, I think. So
that hurt.
Okay.
So the Harvester can draw a line of sight as well, and he's just within 16.
Into the Battlesmith again.
Yep.
All right.
So +1 -1, so hitting on 3s. All right, 1 miss, and wounding on 4s now. 1 -1 for 1 damage.
1 -1, so that's a 4-up.
And he's good.
On an LWG, the Battlesmith does not want to go down. He's stubborn. Okay. All right, well, we're moving right into charges then.
Yeah, no charges.
Right, because this giant block is tied up, so there's no charges, and the stalkers are. So, I do not have a command point, so I can't make anybody fight first. +1 attack, +1 rend, and re-rolling all saves. Go, Mortec. Engage gadget Mortec.
So, piling in, so he's just going to...
All right, we'll get the pilings done and we'll come right. Okay, so the Mortec have piled in, and this time you have 18 models in.
18.
There's 55 attacks this time, right?
Yep, so 55, hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s from the Soul Mason. Only 6s explode this time.
Because did not get the swords off.
Correct.
Or
empowerment
weapons, yeah.
Okay. All right, a few more 6s. Just 2 misses. All right, so that gives me +2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
All right.
+10 attacks.
Okay, so the Mortec swung in, and they did, well, after the re-rolling of 1, they did 63 hits because of the extra attacks. And Mike can't even hold all the dice. Carter's going to help out.
There we go. All right, 63. Wounding on 5s, though.
Yes, the -1 to wound is
really
nasty.
hurts because there's a couple 4s.
All right, we'll get that sorted and come right back.
All right, we got 22 wounds that came through.
Okay, so 22 wounds on the Berserkers, -2.
Yep.
So that puts me to a 6 up, and then I have the 4 up shrugs.
Yep, exactly.
Right?
Yep.
Right. Okay, here we go. Not bad. Okay, I could have done a little better there. I'll take 3. And these are all 1 damage.
Yep.
So 4 ups here. We need to roll hot.
You drop, oops. Yep.
Need to roll hot. So 1 die.
About average.
2 dies. 3 dies. 4 die. 5 die. Not bad. Although I don't have any command points this time, so some might run away. Yep. But so 5. That's 10 damage through on the Berserkers. So we'll get them moved and we'll come right back. Okay, so the Volkites are piled in now on the other side of the board, and they're going to be hitting on 3s and wounding on 4s, and we have 9 guys in, so plus the champion. Ooh, could have used the re-rolls there, but ooh. Ouch. And then 4s to wound. Yep. All right, well, they kind of made up for it there. That was good. So, all right, the card got full there. We ran out. We missed the footage a little bit, but the Volkites did 6 damage or 6 wounds to the Stalkers, and they have engaged their parrying heads. So they will get to 3 up re-rolling.
With a -1 rend, so 4 up re-rolling.
4 up re-rolling. Okay. Good thing they have the re-roll.
All
Saved
good.
them all as Reapers do. Okay.
Alright.
And then that means it's, we're back to the Stalkers coming in on the Volkites.
Right. So hitting on 2s, all hit, and you're not within 12.
And that's because of the Shrieker, if you're wondering. Yep.
Alright, and you're not within range of your Rune Father, so wounding on 3s. Not too shabby.
Good roll.
So that'll be 7 -1s for 1 damage.
7 -1s, and they have the shields, so that puts them to a 5.
Yep.
5 up save. No, it's only saved 1.
So 3 dead.
And these are, they're only 1 damage each.
Yep.
Okay, so 3 Volkites go down.
4s.
Okay, now over here, the Berserkers, the stubborn Berserkers that refuse to die, they're going back into the Mortec. So they do still have the -1 to hit, so they're going to be hitting on 4s.
That's not very...
Well, and then we're going to be wounding on 3s. Oop. And I still have the 6s thing up. So 2 at -1.
They're all -1s. That'd be additional damage, right?
Yeah, these are the 3 damagers. These are the 2 damagers.
So 3s, 4s re-rolling. Because -1 rend. Okay.
So that's 3 damage.
3 damage goes through.
Yep.
And then you've got 2 for 2 damage. Both fail and 4 again. Okay.
Ooh, so that's 6 damage. So it's 9 damage total.
2 for 7 damage.
Oh yeah, because I can't, I can't math. So.
So 6s to ignore. Okay.
Only ignore the 1. All right,
and
so 6.
I've got tons of guys near the harvester, so I can just roll all these up. Yep. 4s come around.
Get out of town, mother of mercy. Only 2 going down because of the harvester. Brutal stuff. Okay, so we're done with the fights. I don't know. I feel like we're doing a lot of damage output, but no one's dying.
Sorry, we forgot. Models died within 6 of this.
Yes, the carrion, yes.
So on a 1 or 2, I get to heal a wound, but it doesn't matter because my healer is full health. On a 3 to 4, it does 1 mortal wound to everyone within 6, and on a 5 or 6, it does both. So
now I got to roll for my artifact to see if I can ignore
the spell effect.
The spell effect. So we're going to roll for the wounded berserkers on a 4+. Yep. Okay. And then the other berserker squad.
Yep. And then the rune father was the last one.
Because he's in 6. Yep. Right. Does he ignore as well? No. Nope. So 1 mortal wound on him.
And he has no shrug.
So he just suffers it. He's down to 6. Yep. Okay. Then that is all the combating stuff. And we are into the battle shocks. These guys, we did measure it, are just if you're Hermdar and you're in enemy territory, you're immune to battle shock. The line is literally like right on the other side of his base. Yep. So he just made it in. They're immune to battle shock. However, these berserkers are not, and they lost 5. So 5. Oh, they're good. Nobody else runs. They're living up to their reputation of being stubborn, burly dwarves. Okay, and that'll be it for the Bonereapers. You do score the objective, so you have 5 points now. Yep, 5 to 2. And we're going into Slayers, turn 3. Okay, we're after Slayers, bottom of turn 3. We did the hero movement phase. What went down? Okay, so first things first, we didn't ignite any terrain because it would have hurt me just as bad as it would have hurt, actually probably would have hurt me more. So, so there's that. But we did put the +1 save Prayer of Ash onto the Lord again because we need him up. That -1 to wound is really cutting down on damage. We need that up as long as we can. And we moved him to a central position so that he can, in this subsequent turn, make sure that he's dishing that out everywhere. So then the Hearthguard moved over this direction, and only 2 of them can see the Harvester. So we're going to do that. And then the Chain Berserkers here moved up in, obviously. They're going to do what they do. And I think that's it for over on this side. And then over here, finally coming out of their mines, 9 inches away, is the Volkites with their smiter. And I was contemplating having these guys retreat, but it's not the right time yet. So that's where we're at. Oh, and I did the Rune of Awakened Steel. So everybody has an additional rend, which should come in handy, hopefully, this turn. So, especially over here, I was thinking, because these guys don't have rend, do they?
Nope, not.
But they do mortals. Yep. But now they have rend 1, so that's something. Okay, so that's where we're at. We're going to do shooting. So we have the 2 Hearthguard shooting at the Harvester.
So 4.
Hitting on 4s. Okay, so 3 hits. And wounding on 3s. Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing. Man. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, I forgot to mention the Battlesmith is up right against the pillar there, kind of hiding behind it. So, but he's kind of weird. Right, now we need to chuck throwing axes. So these guys have to throw them at the Mortec. So we'll just do that. So they're going to be hitting on 5s, wounding on 5s. 1, and that's a rend 1, right?
Nope, not throwing axes. No.
Oh, is it only melee weapons that you get the extra rend for?
I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just melee. Okay. So 3 up. Good.
Good.
So I have 20 from.
Well, this guy's going to chuck his, right?
Can't because of the wall.
The wall. Let's think the wall. Yeah. Does he have one? Can he throw something?
He has an axe. Yep.
Throw an axe. We'll chuck it at the Mortec from the father. Hits. Nope. Okay. And
he can breathe fire on him.
We're going to breathe fire on him.
Straight D3 mortals.
D3 mortals on the Mortec.
One.
Just
6
one.
up shrug. And 4 up from the Harvester.
That stinking Harvester.
Got 20 from that unit. Plus the Battlesmith should be in range. So it'll be 21.
Yep. So we're going to do, since my hands cannot hold all these dice, we're just going to do this. So we're going to do the throwing axes from the Berserkers into the Mortec. And I'm not even going to record it because honestly, really, I'll get this done. Wouldn't you know it, because I didn't film it, the throwing axes did kill 1 Mortec. So hilariously enough. Oh, and then these guys need to chuck them into the the stalkers. And there's 7 of them there. Okay, so 3 hits. And 2. And you don't get the reroll, do you?
Good.
But it doesn't matter. Okay, so there's that. And that is all the shooting. And now it's time for Fyreslayer's favorite turn. Charge a clock. So we're going to do the Berserkers in the middle. And they're charging. Oh, no.
You only have 1 CP.
Oh, no.
Do you use it?
I believe I have
and
to.
You got to take morale, yeah.
Oh, that's horrible.
That's
They got no other ways to reroll charges?
Nope.
They got a horn? They get a +1 or anything?
Nope, just Volkites.
Oh my lord, this is the worst thing that could have ever happened. It really ruins the entire game plan here.
Permanent?
I can't I can double attack. No.
Yeah, you won't be able to fight the start of the combat phase.
That's okay. At least I can still double.
Oh, you still be able to activate them twice.
Yeah. Alright, well we're spending that CP. Okay, that's what we needed.
Yep.
Man, that hurt. That really did hurt a lot. Okay, so we'll get them, the ones in the middle, moved up, and then these guys are going for their charge. And hopefully they can make it. Nope. So, not a good showing when we needed it from the Slayers, but we'll get it moved up and we'll see what happens. Okay, so the Hearthguard Berserkers with the chains have come in, and we have 17 of them, plus the Carl in. So I don't, whatever that is, attacks.
35 attacks.
All right, there we go. And we're hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s.
Yep. 6 is the hit, do 2 mortal wounds in addition.
All right, we need tons and tons of LWGs.
I don't see.
Oh God. Well, that's not bad. 5, 6. 6, so that's 12 mortals. Is this an addition?
In addition.
Oh, in addition. 12 mortals so far. And we're gonna pull out the misses. And okie dokie. And 3s, and these will be at -1 because of the rune. So 12 mortals and 15 -1s. Okay, so we got the 15 wounds in on the Mortec at -1.
All right, so it'll be 4s. Re-rolling because of shield wall. It's pretty good.
Come on, roll bad. Roll bad. Yay!
Right, so 4 go through at 1 damage
be...
apiece. So 6 is for my death will save, so it'll hit in 12.
Well, plus the 16 or the other 12 mortals.
Yeah,
so 16 total deathless.
12, 4,
It's
8.
not enough. But we will get to strike again, hopefully. So.
All right, so 16 6s. All right, so there's 2 come out, and then how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 13 in range of the harvester. 12, 13. So I have to put that one separate in case I, for some reason, rolled all under 4s. All right, so that'll be 5 dead so far, and then the last one on 4+. Okay, so 5 dead Mortar.
5 Mortec. Madness, I say. Okay, so the Mortec are striking back, and there's 10 of them, correct? Into the Broadaxe guys.
10 into the Broadaxe. I gave them +1 attack, +1 rend. All right, so
and they're still re-rolling 1s from
still
before,
hitting on
yeah?
2s, rerolling 1s, 6s explode. So this will be 30 attacks from the first time. 6s. Okay, so that'll be +6 attacks. 36 hits. And you're still within 12, so
Yep.
wounding on 5s. Man, this really hurts.
That's the only reason I'm not dead yet.
So 2, 4, 14 -2s for 1 damage.
Okay, so 14, 6 ups. Okay,
All right, not bad.
it's pretty good actually. And then 4 ups. Ooh,
Pretty good.
it's only 2 die.
Good.
These guys just won't go down.
We still got 2 left in that unit.
Still 2 left in there, yep.
Jeez.
And then we'll get together the rest into the big unit. All right, so we got 19 of them now into the big squad of Berserkers.
Yep.
Here we go.
Same thing. 2s roll 1s, 6s explode. Okay.
So the other 19, oh, you did all your hits, right?
Yep, so we're wounding on 5 now.
We forget what it was because we got into a discussion, but it's this many.
Yeah, it's a lot.
This many hits.
More than we started.
Yeah, just all within 12 of your Magmadroth, I believe, right?
Yeah, I did set it up. Yep. So you're wounded on 5s though. That -1 to wound is working out gloriously. So, he moved the dice.
Sorry, there was 30 of them.
He rolled really hot. So half of the dice he rolled were 5s and 6s. So 30 damage into the Hearthguard, and this is
20.
it's gonna put him in the ground. So, so I'm gonna get my dice together, and we'll see if we can live.
All right, we got 30 saves at -2 Ren, so that's going to be 6 up saves on the Hearthguard with a 4 up feel no pain after that.
Oh my lord!
See what happens.
6s.
See a couple LWGs.
Okay, this looks like 5. I mean, I guess that's about statistics.
About average. Yeah.
I wish it was 50. 50%. So holy cow! Here we go. Oh, it's so heavy. All the damage. 4s. Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh,
It doesn't look like half.
1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 berserkers killed. 7 berserkers killed. Wow. So now the Volkites are gonna go, and here they go. So they're hitting on 3. Okay, and moving on 4s, and he for the stalkers did choose to reroll the saves.
Pretty good.
That's pretty solid. These guys are putting up some fight. All right, 7 -1s into the stalkers.
All right, so we got 4s rerolling and
Okay,
6s. Take 2.
Cool. So 2 damage going through on the stalkers, and then it is the stalkers' turn.
Yep. So that'll be 5 attacks each. All right. Hitting on 2s. And are you wholly within 12 over here? You are not. Okay, so no -1 to wound. I think that was a miss. Or was that hit? Alright, so that'll be 7 -1s. Yeah, because that's a miss.
7 -1s puts us to 5s. Okay, so we save 2, so 2.
2.5.
2 and 1 wounded dwarf.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to go with these 2 guys who are stubbornly sticking around, and one's the champ. So they are still debuffed, correct? Yes.
Yep.
So hitting on 4s. And wounding on 3s. So that's 2, but these are -1s.
Or did you do? You did
I have the
-2,
rune, so -2.
So 5 up rerolling.
Oh my lord! This has got to stop. This has got to stop. Holy. Okay, so nothing. And the harvester is in 3. Now you don't have to pile in an attack, but you could.
Yeah, so he's got a bunch of 1-inch range weapons. He's also got a 2-inch range attack.
He could get in there, but then you are being susceptible to Hearthguard.
So I'm not gonna pile in to get the 1-inch range, but I am gonna attack with the 2-inch range attacks.
Okay.
So that'll be 4 attacks. They hit on, this is with his hooves and tails. So hit on 3's base, so hit on 2's now because of the Shrieker. And you're wholly within 12, so they normally wound on 2's, but they'll be wounding on 3's now. So 2's and 3's. So that'll be 2 at -1 for 2 damage. So you'll be at 5s.
Yep, 5s. Nope. Okay. 2 damage.
So 4 strikes.
Oh lordy. So another dwarf goes down and 1 is wounded from the big squad. So that's 8 dead total.
Alright, so the Hearthguard Berserkers that are in the Lords of the Lodge Battalion are wholly within 12 of the Runefather on Magmadroth. So they will be piling in and fighting a second time. That's 27 attacks.
There we go. Hitting on 3s, but we need those 6s. Not a, what, 1-6?
Ooh, that's not good.
And all the rest miss? Look at that.
Jeez.
Look at it. Oh. Bear witness.
Goodness.
That was, I knocked it over. It was a 3. Bear witness.
Wow. Ooh, you should
So 2 mortals and 6 -1s.
6 -1. dice here. All right, 6 minus 1, so I'll be 4 up, re-rolling. Oh my goodness. So just 1 goes through.
So
3 damage total. 6 up, deathless. And then...
Harvester.
Yeah,
you just take it on these two guys.
Yeah, well, no, I don't want to take them off the... So we're debating here. I don't want to take them off these back guys because I don't want to lose heal back 3 in my hero phase. And I don't want to take them off because then that'll let him pile over and swing on the Harvester. So I'm actually going to not use the Harvester's ability this turn and just peel off 2 back here. All right. We have Battle Shock for some dwarves, it looks like. So you lost, what, 4?
Yeah.
Here?
No.
2. Yep,
2
there's just 4
over
there.
here.
So, yep.
So they're going to be down to 5.
So they can't fail, actually, because they're Bravery 8
7.
base. Nope, Hearthguard are Bravery 8.
Hearthguard 8?
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
So these guys are okay on Battle
good.
Shock, but these guys lost 8.
Yep.
So we're going to lose D6 plus 1.
Yep.
Because I don't have any command points or ways to keep them.
Wait, no,
And-
you just lose. They lost 8, so they just lose D6. Bravery 8.
Oh, D6, right. There's the 5.
Well, that's not.
I told you. I told you it would happen. So
The good thing, though, is now you're in my deployment zone, so now they are fearless.
then Battle Shock over here, they're obviously immune because they're in enemy territory. So cool. I did pick up my objective. That's one good thing that happened. So
End of the phase, that does explode again as well.
yep.
So
the carrion.
all right, so it does 1 mortal wound. So you're going to start there.
So try to ignore from the banner. Yep.
Okay, and then the banner should...
The banner himself.
Yep.
Nope. So he takes 1.
Takes 1.
All right.
And then the Hearthguard here.
And the Hearthguard up there. Yeah, they're definitely wholly within
12.
12. So
they're
they
good?
ignore it. Yep.
And that should be everything with
And these guys?
Yes.
Yep. Over here. Do they ignore it? No. Do they shrug it? Yes. So no damage from the carrion.
Okay.
And
Does that go away at the end of the battle range?
oh yeah, we gotta roll. So on a 1 or 2, it does go away.
go away.
Uh-oh. And then now we're at the end of the battle round. I do pick up the objective, so it's 5-5 technically.
Yep.
And we'll see on priority.
So I win the tie because I went first, right?
Yep. So Reaper's Choice.
I'm going to take it.
Yep. And then yeah, you definitely want to take
Top
it.
before, yeah, because if not, you could fall out of combat, get in charge range, still the objective.
Right. And I'm pretty sure that's the nail in the coffin here. Yeah.
Potentially.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
So, but there we go, going into turn 4. Okay, so after hero and movement turn 4 for the Bonereapers, what do we got?
So these guys, now that this flank isn't a threat anymore, they rolled a 5, plus I used 1 RDP to give them +3 to their move. So they're going to try coming up and sliding around that combat now. Everything else just kind of shifted over. The crawl shifted a little bit, draw line of sight to the Battlesmith.
Which, for those of you who want, he is actually, we played the rules where, since he can't stand on this stinking terrain piece, he's right touching the spire there.
Yep.
So he can just see him.
Yep.
But you see how you get what I'm saying. Yeah.
I got battle shields and weapon buffs off on these guys, and then failed all my other spells. Brought back 6 guys from the 2 shapers, feeding both into that unit. And then these guys just kind of shimmied around so that way they could definitely not fall out of combat and try to steal the objective. And then hopefully they're like right at the 6-inch line. So that way I'm claiming the objective here, and then they can't come in and claim
Hopefully,
with their
right.
guys. Hopefully.
Yep.
So yeah, that's that. So now shoot.
Shooting it is. Oh, the Predator went over, and the Banner's guy's artifact shut down everything.
Yep.
It negated the effects of the spell on all those units, which was great. So, okay.
So the Harvester's going to shoot the Battlesmith because that guy's getting really obnoxious and I need him to die. So, all right. +1. You still have 3 there, so +1, -1. So hit on 3s. And wounding on 4s because you're low. So 1, -1.
1 -1. And he's in terrain now.
Yep. So it'd be a 3 up, right?
3 up.
Good.
Saved it.
And then let's see if the Crawler can finish him off. Yeah, I'm not going to spend for an extra attack, so I'll be hitting on 2s because +1, -1. and wounding on 4s. 2, no rends.
So 2 ups. No, not today.
Right.
The Battlesmith refuses to go down.
Yeah. Oh well. So, no charges because they ran.
Okay.
And they ran to reposition. So I guess it's just to combat.
Who's fighting first?
Not worried about them. You shouldn't be able to.
I'm not worried about this either.
So.
Yeah, not worried about anything right now.
We're gonna go with the Mortec first.
Okay, we'll get all the dice together and come right back. Okay, so we got a bazillion attacks into these 2 guys who refuse to die.
Yep. So I gave +1 attack, +1 rend, hoping that I can finish off these berserkers finally in round 4. All right. So hitting on 2s because of the shrieker. No reroll 1s anymore. And 6s and 5s are now exploding.
Yeah, because you got the spell off this time.
All right, so
Cool,
we'll come back to that.
Cleaned up and come right back. Okay, so we got a bazillion hits.
All right, but wounding on 5s. All right, so that's 2, 4.
Okay, we're going to get that all cleaned up and come right back. Okay, so we had 19 -2s on those 2 berserkers. So 6s.
2. And 4.
You can do it, boys. You can do it. No, you're dead. Okay, so they're all dead, and then we're gonna get the dice together and finish these guys off as well. Okay, so the rest of the attacks into the healthier squad.
All right, so 2s, 5s, and 6s exploding.
Whole bunch of explodes. And we'll get those piled in and come right back. And now the wound rolls from that mess.
All right, still wounding on 5s.
12.
Yep, 12 -2s.
12 -2s into the boys. 6s. There's that 1. And 4s. Am I? Yeah, I am 10. Yep.
Okay, a couple.
That's about right. That's about right. So,
2.5.
yeah, nobody's wounded over there. So 2.5 Hearthguard Berserkers going down. Okay, we got the Volkites now going into the parrying mode. Stalkers. Come on, boys, cut another one down. See, these guys are, they're the real true heroes here.
That's pretty good.
Okay. Oh, there was one there.
6.
So, yep.
All right.
6.
6 4-ups and reroll.
Come on, do it. Hey!
So 2 wounds go through.
Deathless.
6s. Nope.
Hey, we did it. We killed another one. Go, Volkites.
All right.
All right, the Harvester is now piled in because he's no longer afraid of the naked dwarves. So he's ready to harvest some dwarf parts. So here we go.
All right. So hitting with the bludgeons. So they're going to be hitting on 3s. 6s do 2 mortal wounds, but it ends. It's not an addition.
Okay.
So that'll be 4 mortal wounds. 4
mortal wounds so far.
And then 4 more hits that are wounding on 4s now because they're still -1. So that'll just be, oh, too bad. Those 3, that's 1 minus 2 for 2 damage.
Okay, so that's 6 total. 4s. Ooh, none of them. So 3 more going down. Oh my lord, they're cursed.
We still got 4 more attacks.
He still has 4 more attacks.
Hitting on 2s. And again, wounding on 3s. So that'll be 3 minus 1s for 2 damage.
So 5.
Save 2.
Hey, ho, 3 damage?
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, so 1. So that's 4 going down because 1 was wounded. All right, we got Carl is going to Carl is the only guy left, and he's going to swing into the Mortec, and we're going to just do his double attack because we're not going to waste any time. So hitting on 3s.
Yes.
And wounding on 3s.
3.
3 minus 1s.
Minus 1. So 4 is rolling. And
Deathless.
1 damage.
Yep.
6. And 4 up from the Harvester. Nope, 1 died.
Hey, Carl did it. He killed 1. All right. And I believe that is it for the fight scene.
Stalker has to fight back.
Oh, yes, I forgot about the Stalker. So here he goes.
Hitting on 2s. And Are you within 12 anymore? You are not. So 1 in on 3s. 2 -1s for 1 damage.
So 5 ups. See these guys are just way better all around. Yeah. Good showing, dwarves. Okay, so that is that. And Battle Shock, he's just gonna be gone because that's like 9 that ran away. I don't even think he can pass. Oh no, he's in your area.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Never mind. Man. He's in your area. So Carl is holding the whole line up. So actually, that's really funny because all these guys down here are like, hey,
can't move.
We can't attack. That's cool. And then these guys didn't lose any, so they're good. So yeah, no Battle Shocks. You do pick up 4 points.
Yep.
Because it's the top of turn 4.
Yep.
So that brings you up to
9.
Yeah. 9 to 5. Yeah.
5.
Okay. So I have to hold this time, and hopefully I can go in and steal that. That would actually be pretty nice. But it's going to be. That's a big ask. That's a big ask. All right. So going into Slayers turn 4. Okay, we're back after Slayer's turn 4. Hero and movement phase. What went down? Battlesmith put the banner down. The Master Smiter guy put Prayer of Ash for +1 save onto the Magmadroth. And he then also attempted the wall but failed. And then he also did... That's it. That's all he did. And then this one over here, he did the -1 to hit onto this squad. And he put the reroll wounds rolls of 1 onto these Volkites.
All wound rolls?
All wound rolls.
Yep, so
reroll all wound rolls.
All hits and wounds
on them. And then they moved up. And then we had the Hearthguard, Auric Hearthguard, the Heroes, and the Magmadroth coming up here. These Volkites coming in here. We're going for the objective. We just need to try to pull some points out. And hopefully, if we can just tag over here, we can tie him down enough that they can't get this for 1 turn. If he can't get within range of mine on turn 5, I should win the game on points. But that's a big ask, but it's all we got. So here we go. We are in the shooting phase now. So the Hearthguard. Oh, we're going to chuck the axes into the Mortek, and this is including the Smiter's axe. So hitting on 5s. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also used the rune of move.
4 hits.
And 5s again. So 2 from the axes.
And 6. Kills 1.
Hey! And then the ones that are in combat there, with the Stalker, chucking into the Stalker. 1 hit. 1 wound on the Stalker. Hey! Oh no, he's Bread Effects, that's right. And then all these guys here. Well, okay. We're going to breathe fire on the Mortek squad up there.
Okay, so here's your D3 mortals.
D3 mortals. So 2.
6s. Got 2.
And then the Hearthguard are going to shoot at that squad as well. Now, the Hearthguard are going to shoot into the Stalker.
Okay. 4s.
Oh no.
And 3s.
2.
That's 1, so 4s.
Oh. And we got 2 throwing axes into the Stalker. Why not? 1 hit. And 1 wound.
Good.
Okay. Oh yeah. That one dude in there has got his throwing axe. He's going to throw it in anger at the Mortek. No, not angry enough. Definitely not angry enough. Okay. That's that. And we're going into charges. So we need some big numbers. Big Volkites up here. That's good.
Yeah, 9-inch charge.
Take it. The Smiter, we got to get him in there. He gets a 4. I don't think he's going to make it.
Short.
But we'll get them moved up and come right back to do the rest. Battlesmith's going in for glory. Okay, 7. 7. I think he's going to be able to do something here.
I mean, definitely to the Stalker. And then, yeah, with coming down.
Get a body in there.
Right there.
Get him in there. Oh, he's got a.
Yeah,
he's got his 1 wound on him. Boop. Okay, and then the Magmadroth. Oh, I should have done him first, but oh well.
8.
Okay.
Not gonna make it over here. Yeah, so I could go to here, and then.
He can make it in there, right?
Well, his base ain't gonna fit. To be with 1/2 inch.
Okay, so the Magmadroth made it in there with an 8. We measured it up. He's a half here. He's just in range of that, but I couldn't quite get all the way up to this spot. And then I forgot to film it, but the Hearthguard, the Auric Hearthguard here rolled a 10. So we're gonna move them in, and then I'll roll. I'm gonna roll for the Battlesmith so you can see it, and we'll get everybody 6. He probably won't, but we'll get everybody moved up and come right back. Okay, and this is how it looks after all the charges. So I need to pick a unit to fight with. Who should it be?
Either way, I mean, this is going to be your most buffed up unit.
Yeah.
But then I could kill them and they're in range of the objective too, so...
Tough call. I think
I could always peel...
right.
Yeah, I could peel away so you couldn't pile in if you killed them.
I think we're going to go with the big squad first. You know what? We'll just do it. Okay, so the Volkite's buffed up going in. So these are the dual axe guys, right? So they hit on 3s, reroll on 1s?
Hit on 3s, reroll on everything.
Reroll on everything. Okay. I think I'm also going to trigger the thing if they die, they fight.
Okay. Yep.
There wasn't really a good opportunity to do it over there.
That's not. Alright, and then 3s again, rerolling.
3s, rerolling.
That's pretty good.
Okay, that made up for it. So 11 rend 1s?
No rends.
No rends.
No rends on the axes.
So 11 into the Mortex.
3s, reroll on everything. That's good.
Leave it all. Do it.
Oh,
2.
Man.
Oh, 3.
Yep. And 6s. Oof.
Taking down 3. Get those bodies out of here. Okay.
Start within 6. Yep.
And then...
Oh, where am I going to go next? How many wounds does the Magmadroth have left?
He has 6 left.
6 left. And he's on a 2-up save.
Yes.
So I could hit him with rend 2. Because I really would like to kill him.
Next up is the Stalker. He's going precision. He's going to try to kill the Magmadroth. I did use all-out defense, and we forgot the mount trait reduces rend by 1.
Yep.
So this would be pretty tough for him.
So hit on 2s. Oh no!
Is that 4 1s?
Yep.
Mike, that is very, very uncharacteristic of you.
1 minus 2, but it goes to rend 1.
So that makes it a 3 re-rolling 1s.
Yep.
Hey,
Awesome.
Okay. No, that's why I spent that point. Okay.
Awesome.
All right, so then it's my pick.
Yep.
Well, I think that the right call to make is to pick these Volkites to hopefully kill that Stalker.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think they'll be able to do it, but we're going to try. So, they have 11 attacks. So the Volkites, hitting on 3s.
And 4s.
And none 4s. Not bad. 4. And you did precision, so you don't have the reroll.
4 up.
Oh no!
And 6 up.
Takes 2.
So you've got 2 left.
2 left. Okay, maybe the Smiter can take care of it, and then the Magmadroth could pile in further. Is what I so it's your pick, though. Okay, so these Mortec are activating, and it might be pretty tricky for him to get a lot of attacks because he can't move too far. But we'll get this moved up and come right back. Here come the Mortec.
So these are going into the Hearthguard Berserker. So 2s. Exploding 5s and 6s still. That'd be plus 6. Alright, and 5s. 6 minus 1s.
Minus 1s is 5 up. Cool. And 4 up.
Make 2 of them.
Nope,
He's dead.
Down he goes.
Alright.
Carl is dead.
The remaining attacks, I decided to put these in the Auric Hearthguard instead of the Battlesmith since he could just pass them off anyway. So hitting on 2s. And... oh crap, I think there was 2 explodings in there. I didn't look.
Oh, I didn't see, sorry.
I didn't look, sorry. I'll just reroll it because I didn't. All right, so,
1 explode.
Okay, 1 explode, that's even worse. Alright, and 2 on the Auric Hearthguards, minus 1.
It's a 5 up, probably. Yeah.
I get a 5 up base.
So it goes to 6.
Plus 1, minus 1.
Yeah. Save. Okay.
Alrighty, your activation.
My pick. I think the Smiter is going to try to kill the Stalker. Okay, so he's going in with his Runic Iron, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4, no, and then his Staff. No, it's not going to do it. Failed us, buddy. Okay.
So he's now out of range to activate. So
is Mortek or the
Mortek
or the wizard guy?
They're still within 12 of Scythe, so hitting on 2s. And that's 3 exploding. So winning on 5s. 3. So it'll be 4 minus 1, so you'll be you're within
6
12
up.
of him.
Oh no,
So
yeah.
it'll be 5 ups.
5 ups.
Okay,
Save
so
1.
1 dies.
So 1 dies and 1 takes a wound, and then that guy will pile in and attack.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Nope. But I re-roll.
Yep.
Okay, 2. And re-rolling.
No, just one of them already hit. So just 1. 3's wound with him.
That was the wound roll though, right?
Yeah, you rolled a 3 and a 1.
Yeah.
So
oh,
one-
so
one
3's
wounded.
wound.
Yep.
3's wound. Okay. 2 wounds. Okay.
3 up. Good.
Good. Okay, but 1 guy's dead over there. We'll take him off, and 1 is wounded, and then it goes to me. Okay, Magmadroth is going to try to eat the Stalker. So he's going to do his claws and horns. He suffered 8 wounds, so he has 4 attacks with it, hitting on 4s and wounding on 3s. Just 1. Rend 1 for 2 damage.
So 4 ups.
That's 2 damage. Could kill him right here.
Yep.
Takes him down. And I think he's in 3 of the Mortek, so might as well put his big, huge axe into them. So that's what we'll do.
Yep.
3s and 3s. So 1 at -1.
So 4 up. Good.
Okay. And that's it. None of the other attacks are in range, and nobody's in range to whip.
What's the range of the lashing tail?
3.
3.
So
you could hit them.
I guess I could hit the Mortek with it, right?
Yep. So is it?
Rolls less than the number of models in that unit, they take D3. So they take D3. There's an LWG. There's 3.
6s.
Oh my gosh, with these 6s.
And
harvest.
4s. 1 dies.
Just 1 goes down from the lashing
no,
tail
it's over here.
of the Magmadroth. We missed it, but this guy piled in and did 2 no rends on the Volkites, so that makes 5s. Save 1.
Okay.
Do 1. And they don't have a shrug, so that just kills the guy who then piles in and attacks the Mortek. Reroll. Hit. And wound.
3s. Good.
Okay.
All right. I do just have battle shock here, right?
I lost 2.
Yep. They're for every 7.
So on a 6, I could lose 1 guy up. No, I'm in your territory. Get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, no battle shocks for me because I'm in your territory. And now, oh no, I didn't finish attacking over here yet. Yeah, I got to get the hero and the Hearthguard. Okay, so the Battlesmith and the Hearthguard fought, and they didn't do anything. They didn't hurt the Mortek at all. And now we're at the end of the round here, and I am immune to battle shock, so now we need to do the measuring. Did the Slayers pull it out of their butts and get this objective? Do we have more models?
You've got...
We're going to measure it up and come right back. Okay, sadly, the Slayers were unable to pull out the chest. There was 4 models in range of 6 of it, but the Bonereapers had way more than that, about 8 or so. Well, I guess it's not way more. It was pretty close.
It was close.
So that's that. Sadly, did not get that, but we still do hold this. It's 9-9. It's a 9-9 game, and we're going into the last turn here. All right, Bonereapers take it, and that's it. That's all she wrote. There's no point in even playing it out because these guys are going to swing over here and grab this, and he still has that, and that will be the game. I needed the double turn to try to affect it. I needed to try to grab that chest. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. Trying out a new army, playing the Slayers. Not as choppy as I thought they would be. I was kind of disappointed with the one squad
I had
in
a lot
there.
of debuffs on you. And
It's true.
your second roll for the Hearthguard unit where you rolled 1-6 was terrible.
Oh, that wound roll where I rolled all those 1s and 2s, that hurt my soul. The chain guys really let me down, but the broad axe guys did pretty good. But honestly, it's just so hard.
There's the Harvester.
Yeah, the Harvester it's got to be the MVP this time because he kept that. I mean, I would have killed a lot more.
That unit probably would have gone. The harvest wasn't there.
I still don't think they would have been gone, but at least I would have put a big dent in them. You know, you probably would have removed from here, and they would have been just back here. You know,
which would have freed up that unit to then.
Yeah, exactly. So, but yeah, good showing from the Harvester MVP, and obviously the Mortec, the backbone of the army. So that's that. So thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time at LWG.